Title's turning, sun is rising. Early morning, cool and clear. We're off to ride the lake today, through the towns we hold so dear.
Welcome aboard our Saturday, July 13th, 2024, tour of Lake Simcoe, Ontario. Our group consists of 4 riders: Tracy, Heidi, Partop, and myself, trained by my ever-present shadow. The day began early at 4:45 a.m., awakened by my alarm clock. Tracy graciously picked me up by car in Georgetown at 5:30 a.m. Before the bike touring could commence, we faced a drive of a little over an hour to our launch point in Bradford. Once there, the 4 of us met and organized ourselves for this self-supported tour of Lake Simcoe. The day was full of promise, with idyllic weather conditions highlighting our departure time of 7:30 a.m. Our plan was ambitious: to circumnavigate Lake Simcoe by road bikes, covering just over 200 kilometers. Our guide, a ride with GPS route map, indicated there would be almost 1,200 meters of climbing along the way. It turned out to be slightly less, at just under 1,000 meters, according to Strava statistics. The high temperature for the day was 28 degrees Celsius, no rain and barely any wind. As very experienced cyclists, we were confident in our physical and mental abilities to handle whatever challenges the day might present. It was a prerequisite for this ride together. However, unknown to me, until about 125 kilometers of the ride was behind us, I was not as prepared as I thought I was, as you will learn later in this video. As we were turning left off Dalton Road, I became aware of a mushy feeling in my steering that could be for no other reason other than having developed a flat tire. The repair was quick, with Partop taking turns at pumping the new tube to 110 psi. We were on our way again within no more than 15 minutes.
Pedaling through Sutton streets, morning sun breaks, hearts feel light and free. Orillia's breeze in our hair, lakeside whispers, ride without a care. Cycle the miles around Lake Simcoe, 200 strong with every turn we grow. Barrie skyline comes in view, river sparkles and the sky so blue. Bradford hills in the noon heat, sweat and glory, but we won't retreat. Cycle the miles around Lake Simcoe, 200 strong with every turn we grow. Bradford hills in the noon heat, sweat and glory, but we won't retreat. Cycle the miles around Lake Simcoe, 200 strong with every turn we grow.
As we approached the outskirts of Beaverton, an unplanned detour was suggested to refill our fluids. Partop explained it would take us about 5 kilometers off course, then another 5 to get back to our point of deviation. The suggested destination was the intersections of Regional Road 15 and Highway 12, right where you would expect food services to be, alongside of a busy highway, removed from the lesser population of Beaverton. After a powwow and debate, we proceeded, with a bit of hesitation along the way. Adding another 10 kilometers onto an already planned 200-kilometer ride has the potential to make the ride difficult to complete near the end. Some riders. As we arrived near the destination, we were greeted by a road closed for construction. Google Maps was used to discover the amenities and suggested it was passable for bikes, but not cars. When we reached the area, we found that to be true, and passed through.
Riding all day, sun is high, feet on fire, sweat in my eye. Country road, sunny sky. Need a break, time to fly. Pop into a little shop, grab a soda, cold and pop. Ice cream cone, need a mop. Feeling good at every stop. Pause and pedal, break the stride. Rest a while, then let's ride. Refreshing moments side by side. Pause and pedal, life's a ride. Tastes so sweet, shady tree, can't be beat. Kicking back, feel the heat. In this moment moment, we are complete. Bikes parked just near the bay. We don't need words to say. Good times won't fade away. Ready to ride another day. Pause and pedal, break the stride. Rest a while, then let's ride. Refreshing moments side by side. Pause and pedal, life's a ride. Bikes parked just near the bay. We don't need words to say. Good times won't fade away. Ready to ride another day. Pause and pedal, break the stride. Rest a while, then let's ride. Refreshing moments side by side. Pause and pedal, life's a ride. In the whispering pines of Beaverton, by the side of Lake Simcoe's gleam, where the shadows stretch and bend, I walk through an old-time dream. The fisherman cast his line by the pier where the lilies grow, and the train whistle hums in time to tales only old folks know. Oh, Beaverton evening, with your stories intertwined, where every sunset's gleaming leads me back to yestertime. Maple leaves rustle in the breeze, whispers of a bygone day. Silent songs of towns' hidden trees echo in the waning gray. Farmer in the fields, stooped and weary, plowing rows of golden brown. Eyes that tell a tale so eerie of this small, forgotten town. Oh, Beaverton evening, with your stories intertwined, where every sunset's gleaming leads me back to yestertime. Beaverton evening, with your stories intertwined, where every sunset's gleaming leads me back to yestertime.
Sunrise on Brechin fields, morning dew on old wheels. Cows graze in golden light, echoes of a peaceful night. Tractors hum quiet songs, life here where the heart belongs. Neighbors wave gentle smiles, stretching down these country miles. Brechin sings so sweet, where the land and heart beats me. Brechin, where we stand, with the soil, the sky, the land. Barn dances beneath the stars, laughter carries near and far. Generations hand in hand, building dreams in Brechin's span. Brechin sings so sweet, where the land and heart beats me. Brechin, where we stand, with the soil, the sky, the land. Brechin seems so sweet, where the land and heartbeats meet. Brechin, where we stand, with the soil, the sky, the land. Brechin seems so sweet, where the land and heartbeats meet. Brechin, where we stand, with the soil, the sky, the land. Seasons change, but roots run deep. In this town, memories keep. Every sunrise, every call, Brechin's heart embraces all.
In this clip, when you saw Partap pull over to the shoulder, he wasn't doing so out of fear of the close passing cars. He wanted to see where I was, and couldn't safely look over his shoulder and around Heidi and Tracy behind him to spot me. Upon knowing I was okay and within a short range behind them, he resumed his lead position. I didn't ask him about it. This is characteristic of group rides. Nobody gets left behind unless they themselves want to be. At about the 100-kilometer distance, 20 kilometers before arriving in Orillia, I began to get tired. My water bottle was also empty, and I needed to stop to refill it from bottles I was carrying in my saddlebags. At this point, it's worth mentioning, unlike the other riders that are traveling as light as possible, I have a rack and 2 cargo saddlebags, and they both have significant material in them, needed for the ride. My 3 friends are riding lightweight carbon fiber bikes, with minimal added weight. Their bikes weigh about 7 or 8 kilos, plus whatever minimal supplies they brought with them for the day. My aluminum trek and its added cargo weigh about 25 kilos on this day, much of it tools, camera gear, drone, batteries, power bank, water, food, and so on. In addition to that, I had a rear tube and tire blowout 2 days before the tour, and wasn't able to get replacement Continental Grand Prix 5000 tires. Brand and model I've been using for the past 20,000 kilometers. I had to settle for lesser quality Kenda replacement tires, and they had a noted greater rolling resistance. We'd soon be arriving in Orillia for a planned lunch break at Kelsey's, and I was welcoming it. Orillia, Ontario, known as the Sunshine City, is a picturesque community located in central Ontario between Lake Couchiching and Lake Simcoe. This charming city boasts a rich history intertwined with Indigenous heritage and early European settlers, evident in its historic downtown and landmarks like the Leacock Museum. Orillia offers abundant natural beauty, with waterfronts, parks, and trails perfect for boating, fishing, cycling, and hiking. The city's cultural scene is vibrant, featuring galleries, theaters, and events such as the renowned Mariposa Folk Festival. Residents enjoy a high quality of life with excellent schools, healthcare facilities, and a strong sense of community, making Orillia an attractive destination for families, retirees, and young professionals alike. Whether exploring its scenic landscapes or engaging in its lively arts and recreational activities, Orillia provides a harmonious blend of urban amenities and natural splendor.
Sunsets on the lake we know, golden light begins to glow. Streets are quiet, skies so white, Orillia in the summertime. Boats are anchored in the bay, children laugh and run away. Echoes in the evening air, Orillia, we're free from care. Orillia. hear the whispers of the trees. Orillia, our hearts at ease. Music drifts from open doors, waves that kiss the sandy shores. Friends together, laughter flows. Orillia, where love still grows. Orillia nights, stars so bright, feel the magic in the quiet light. Orillia dreams, so serene, we come alive in this peaceful scene. In the quiet light, Orillia dreams, so serene, we come alive in this peaceful scene. Turning neath the summer sky, dusty paths where shadows lie. From Orillia, where the lonesome echoes call, to Barrie's edge, I pedal round it all. Pines whisper tales of days long past, breezes carry memories that'll last. Fishermen's boats dot the shimmering bay, each crank of my chain, another mile fades away. Oh, Lake Simcoe, wide as the world can be, with your banks and your bends and your blue scenery. From morning's light to the dusk's gentle fall, I'm just a traveler, hear my heart's quiet call. Butterfly dances in the wildflowers tall, highway whispers but I heed no call. Gravel stones sing their tune against my tread, I leave behind my worries, follow joy instead. Fields stretch open, golden glow guides me forth. Hear the hum of tires, never blocking my worth. Farmhouse sits, a relic of the past. In every petal, freedom learned at last. Oh, Lake Simcoe, your banks and your bends and your blue scenery. From morning's light to the dusk's gentle fall, I'm just a traveler, hear my heart's quiet call. Butterfly dances in the wildflowers tall, highway whispers but I heed no call. Gravel stones sing their tune against my tread, I leave behind my worries, follow joy instead. I'm just a traveler, hear my heart's quiet call. Walking by the bay, feel the cool breeze. Sunshine on my face, here we take it easy. no race. City sounds fade, waves whisper low. Heartbeat of summer in every ripple flow. Summer shores, Innisfil Bay. We live for today, in Barrie we play.
As we left Barrie, I began having doubts about whether or not I could complete the ride. I had developed sporadic leg cramps since leaving Orillia, but was managing to push through the fire and pain. However, cramps were coming closer together, more intense. My co-riders patiently stopped for me, tried to walk off the cramps a few times after we left Innisfil. For the final segment, an experienced ultra-distance road bike rider might experience bad leg cramps after riding 175 kilometers due to several factors. Even seasoned cyclists like me are susceptible to cramps when we push our limits, especially over long distances. Dehydration is a primary cause, as prolonged exertion can lead to significant fluid and electrolyte loss through sweat, reducing the muscle's ability to function properly. Inadequate nutrition, particularly a lack of essential minerals like potassium, magnesium, and calcium, can also contribute to muscle cramp. Additionally, overuse and fatigue play a significant role. Despite their training, the continuous strain on the muscles over such a long distance can lead to cramping. Poor pacing or not taking regular breaks to stretch and hydrate can exacerbate these issues. Even with extensive experience, the body's physiological needs must be meticulously managed to prevent cramps during ultra-distance rides. In my case, I had bitten off more than I could chew on this day. In spite of this only being my third longest ride ever, I didn't have enough recency stamina built up. At 25 kilometers before our final destination, I had to pull over again. This time spasms had developed in addition to the cramps. It was brutal. I've experienced cramps in the past decades, but never spasms. If my left foot hadn't been clipped onto the pedal, my leg would have been flailing freely beyond my control. It was 7:45 p.m., and there was only another hour of daylight left, with 25 kilometers still to cover. Waning daylight becoming a critical factor in my decision to abandon the ride at the 190-kilometer distance from the starting point. I urged my friends to ride on to the finish, while I waited to be rescued by one of them. By car, when they completed the ride, I waited nearby in safety. All three of them came back and rescued me from the fire, about 90 minutes later.
Gotta stay strong. Bicycle roll, feeling the strain. of fire. The summer evening light is fading. Crickets chirp while birds are playing. Dusty roads that never end. Nature sings, my old friend. In the fields we roam so free. Whispers in the willow tree. Sunset paints the open sky. Stars will soon come alive.